Okay, guys, good morning to all of you once again. Today, MAO is going to be very, very important. Not just the market analysis, it's more than that. It's about our TWB and more towards myself, okay? So let's continue, all right? So if you can, guys, stay on for at least for the next 15 to 20 minutes. I may not able to do the Hang Seng index call later, because I need to finish up the front part first. So if you are waiting for my Hang Seng trade call today, then I will just tell you upfront right now about my view on Hang Seng right now, okay? My personal view on Hang Seng, so that you can get it before the market open. Now, Hang Seng yesterday, you can see that the, okay, sorry, I haven't shown my screen yet, sorry. Okay, for the Hang Seng, right, you can see yesterday it went down to touch the MA30 and rebounded very, very strongly. And likely today we may see the same thing happening again. So that's why traders, you may want to watch out for that. Okay, the MA30 is here. The MLP for today will be somewhere around here. That is about 28,868. The main reason why Hang Seng is so strong today, yesterday, sorry, was because the China A50 reversed. And I remember I told you guys that once the China market, the China A50 dropped to 16,660, it will touch there and then rebound, right? Or at least there'll be the stop be triggered. And apparently it really happened. All right. So that's why you see you need to really, get this idea about why stops trigger and why traders buy. And yesterday, when I was having my lunch with M Trader, she basically bought this A50 right in front of me, and she made about $5,000 while having lunch with me in just 1.5 hour time. So which means that I really have very powerful traders like her. And of course, we also saw Arun, right? Arun basically made $600,000. Okay. Now, FYI itself, right? People have been texting me on the site. How much money did this M Trader make actually? I can tell you this: she used a very low four-figure capital, and she actually made up to 6 digits in just 3 weeks. And the 6 digits is not low 6 digit; it's actually considered high 6 digits in just 3.5 weeks. I mean, we have really very powerful traders here. We have also like Cynthia, which is a very good trader, very consistent. We have Bridget, also very consistent. We have probably like Josephine. All right, she's busy now, but she's also very consistent. We have so many very consistent traders in our community. So I don't understand why people keep on saying things about us, right? Because these people, they really, well, I mean, I don't know whether I don't know about the rest of the traders, but I'm quite sure Arun and M Trader, they really use the system of ours, and they really validated by saying that as well, right? I also believe that Cynthia also does that. So all this thing tells you about us, but still ongoing, it never ended. So anyway, if you know my direction of today, right? Why am I talking about all this as well? Because it's heading to that. So FYI, unless China market pulls back, if not, China market will be the main driver for today's Hang Seng. But if this is over, right, that means the second port will be here. This will be the real area here that I'm watching, because this is the one that the common base back then in December last year. And this will be the level at 16,440. So if China market pulls back, right, and go towards and come down, I believe China market will go this area here. All right, so that will be my view for today. So overall, unless there's a change, I'll let you know, okay? But then, as I mentioned to you, this morning, we will have a little bit of sharing before we start our morning, so-called technical side. So please hang on for the next 15 minutes, just hang on. Let me finish this and you understand where I'm coming from. It concerns everybody here. And you know that actually I record my videos and stuff like that. So that's why I want you guys to actually, come on and listen. All right, first of all, today's the market caption is, don't worry, everything is just transitory. This is what this Federal Reserve, or at least what the Fed officials are saying right now in the moment. And because of that as well, right, we realized that the dollar actually came off yesterday. And when the dollar actually came off yesterday, we saw the gold went up. That's what happened in gold. And of course, the 10-year yields also go down. So the question is this, is it because the worst is over, or is it because the world really accepted that? Well, I'll spend more time on this shortly, but this is what we'll share in the second part of MAO, which is the dollar, the S&P, and the counters, the small counters, and the S&P, all right? So you can see that really, we really do a lot of this sharing, okay? Okay, please hang on. Like I said this morning, this is going to be very interesting. If you can, bring all your TWB members in. This is going to be interesting. All right, so why is that so? Because we know that inflation is going on. We saw our food prices going up. We saw our property prices going up. We saw everything going up, right? So inflation is definitely in the picture, but apparently it's right. This picture actually shows you two parts. Well, part one, it shows that, right, inflation will eventually reach Uncle Sam. But on the other side, it's right, because of all these things that Uncle Sam have been blocking, making sure inflation is out of reach to Uncle Sam. So of course, there's two ways to look at it. So my point is this, until the point the gorilla, which is inflation, can really touch Uncle Sam, if not itself, right, as long as more and more blockage is going to block between Uncle Sam and inflation, seriously, this doesn't look any inflation to the market. And because of that itself, right, the market is just pretty happy to just keep on buying. But like I say, anything and everything has its peak point. There's a breaking point, and that is where we are concerned for. So this is a very good cartoon. This is really called Your Problem Is You Are Crazy. All right, so it's just like this boom, you actually go to the psychologists and then ask for help. And the psychologists say that, okay, because you are crazy. I mean, this is what is happening right now. We can see that everybody is really going into the stock market and just buying anything and everything. Now, nothing wrong. I told you guys, we will reach this stage 4 months ago. I will tell you guys, all right, although I'm actually still very cautious of the win, but I've been telling you guys the market will go up. And I told you that 34,000 will come. And indeed, 34,000 came. All right. So of course, people ask me this question, Cal, did you buy then? I said that I bought some, but I also got short in the market, because end of the day is that the techniques call for it. That's one of them. Second of them is right, is because you can see globally the problem is all surfacing. All right. Right, cases in COVID is ongoing right now at a very crazy level, but the mainstream media is not covering it. And as long as the market don't cover it, the market will not know about it. That's why everybody is just staying on here right now, right? Okay, so this is something that is very incredible, and that's why I will say this many times before, that this market will go even higher as long as, okay, the market just stay crazy enough. Okay, all right. So why? Because to me, this stock market is just blatantly, doing this. Can you see that? The stock market is just blatantly doing this. It's just basically barbecuing marshmallow over a bomb. Okay, I know that by saying this is really not gonna be very impressive to some of you guys, but I'm seriously telling you, this is what I'm feeling right now. You can enjoy the marshmallow, you have a sweetness of this, but remember, you are doing this upon a time bomb, and this bomb itself is actually almost to the probably halfway mark or 3/4 mark. It's just a matter of time, my friends. Really, I'm not kidding you. I know that by saying this may not start your morning anywhere better, but I'm very serious in this. All right. All right, for those really good morning, sorry, I just missed your messages. Good morning to all of you, okay? Like Diana and the rest. Sorry, I missed it up. All right, Kevin and Jimmy, Fred, Mandy. Okay, I missed the front in front because now I refreshed my handphone, so I missed it. Apology. Okay. Why? Coinbase. You look at Coinbase now. Today before, when the IPO came out, right? Everybody was going crazy about it itself, right? Because the IPO, I made a lot of people rich. Right? There are 100-heirs, there's 1,000-heirs, there's also millionaires, there's billionaires. So basically, everybody was so happy. But do you know one thing about Coinbase? I must remind you, 96% of its revenue all comes from the cryptocurrency trading. This is something very, very important. Number two is right, Coinbase has about less than 50 coins available for trading. Compared to Binance, right, we have more than 100 or 1,000, remember, or 100 plus, 400 plus, sorry. So basically, it's right, the business model for Coinbase is a little bit, one-way traffic. And they really, if anything happened, because now you can know that a lot of people now is actually transiting away from cryptocurrency, but they are doing their own, like Square, like PayPal. They are trying to do their own payment gateway. And of course, more and more exchanges will open. And when all these things happen, is right, the dilution of this business will be affected. So the reason why you can see the share price is coming off recently is there's a good reason. But the thing is this, okay, this company is purely in a way motivated by Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin stay up, this is fine. But if Bitcoin stay down, then this will hit across the board. And that's why I'm just explaining this to you, because you can see right now, right, this is what happened to Coinbase. Right, so Coinbase from the IPO price, from the moment it opens, it basically started to shoot up initially. Then after that, what happened to Coinbase? The share price came down all the way. Now, this is very clear profit taking, very clear that the people are taking profit. And because of this IPO, right, the way of the listing is that they allow employees to sell their share first. So that's why you can see that the selling came off very strongly. Then afterwards, we have Cathie Wood come in. Now, Cathie Wood came in and bought a lot of Coinbase, $250 million. Okay, now, so I realized that there's this term called BTFD. How many of you know what's BTFD supposed to mean? This BTFD, all right? I mean, I just couldn't think of it right then. After I Googled, then I realized that, oh, okay. It's not a very good term, actually, but it's a song, in fact. Anybody can tell me what does BTFD stands for? Anybody can tell me? All right. All right. So, anyone? Okay. All right, so what happened is that, I'll explain this later. So what happened when Cathie Wood came in and bought 250 million and news came out immediately, the stock gap up. Of course. Okay, thank you, Carl and Isaac. All right, Isaac, you're actually right, not Carl. Okay, but Carl, you're almost there. Okay, so what happened is that the market gap up, and then what happened? All right. Now we know Cathie Wood is now like the goddess of stock market. So whatever she's been buying last year has stood out so well. So everybody want to follow. So apparently, look at Cathie Wood. She bought in $250 million worth of this Coinbase, and then the share price gap up. But what happened is that, wow, look at it. The way of selling is incredible, right? Look at the selling, all right? So the question is this, now she's underwater now. Basically, that's right. Yeah, she's underwater. And then she bought somewhere here. Unless she bought at a low end, but we know that she bought somewhere around this area here. So that means now technically her $250 million is underwater now. Then let's hope that it stays here, because if it goes any lower, right, and then she'll be under a lot of water, okay? So that is why this BTFD stands for, yes, indeed, you are right. BTFD stands for buy the F dip. Okay, this is a real stuff, because these guys, okay, these guys, right, actually they sang a song on Bitcoin, trading or cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. I mean, it was quite catchy, and yeah, it was quite fun. So one of the segment is this one. So this is how the real word is, the BTFD stands for, okay? So it's not the best word to use in the morning, so I don't want to say about it, but nonetheless itself, this is actually ongoing, all right? So this, if you want to watch this video, let's go and watch it, okay? But make sure you're on it. Please keep on your earpiece, all right? Or keep it low volume, because all the F word is everywhere throughout the whole video. Okay, all right, pretty cool, right? Okay, so now the thing is this. That's why, to me, Oprah Winfrey, if you actually know about her history, she didn't start off like, wow, high flying. She came from a very, very tough life. She was actually raped by, I think, his ex stepfather. And of course, she went through a lot of shit in her life before she reached her level today, a billionaire. All right. So her quote is that the greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. Now, this is where the next 10 minutes, I need you guys to stay online with me. I know you cross under Hang Seng time, but I really, 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 really need you to stay with me on this right now, okay? Because today's Friday, it's thank God it's Friday, but tomorrow I got preview, right? And I'm having a bit of mixed bag now at this moment. So I need you guys to be online right now. And if you can, give me your best motivation, all right? I'm going to record this part here itself and really record, as in I am talking, my handphone is recording, video is recording. And if you really want to, share something later, right? Please, come from the heart, really come from the heart, because I'm going to put this up onto my personal Facebook. Okay. The reason why Joe today, I actually know that Joe today, he's having his birthday is because he's in my Facebook, obviously. So because he's in my birthday, so that's why I know them. And Joe is a very, very good friend. And Joe actually, during my very, very bad time, really when I got no money back then itself, right? He actually came down with his wife and passed me $200 to $300 worth of NTUC voucher. And at the time, my kids are very small. And she gave it to me, you know, and at the time he still does, and he said, "Cal, take it from us. Just don't worry about it. Just come back." Now, actually, Joe itself, actually, I owe him a lot of things actually in life. So this thing is always with me. No matter how, whenever I see Joe, this thing always really hits me very hard. That's why I always thank him. And of course, now I realize that we do MT4 installation, Mac user got problem, right? He actually came forward and helped so many students. So many students was helped by him. Okay, so I really thank people like that, because they really, really come and they really want to help, and they don't go claim credits. They don't claim credits, and they don't attack people. But unfortunately itself, right, I have people online doing this. Last night at 12:30 a.m., all right, when I was just basically preparing my stuff, you know, Ben contacted me. And Ben sent me this link. Now, I know that I'm actually very numb with all this type of thing already. You know, when people actually claims that, you know, I am the #1 scammer or #2 scammer, and this thing is really tiring. And I'm very not bothered by this anymore. But the thing is that, right, okay, but apparently it's right, this so-called indie previewer, right, we know who is he. We know who is he because the way he writes is definitely a student, definitely for sure. And today I'm going to not hold any bars here. I want you guys to take a look right now and look what he wrote here. It's incredible. It's really incredible. He's saying that my super active student suddenly become very quiet. Now, I cannot stop student from being quiet. Yes, probably student lose money. Student come and go. Student may find better trainers in the market. Student may find any better system in the market. This is very normal. I mean, seriously, it's right. This is very, very normal. So it's okay. But look at our group chat itself. We are so vibrant. So many people literally came back because they realized that, hey, end of the day, after they go one round, they felt that this community, the support is still there, very strong, right? And I'm using students' record. Sorry, my friends. Arun came on and showed. Okay, Cynthia came up and showed. All right, Bridget do it herself. Even Josephine did it herself. When did I actually ask you students' result? Unless it's for preview, which I have to show this part of the business. So which part is that, my friends? And look at that, M Trader, and she makes some money, she keep quiet. Do you know why M Trader cannot review herself, despite she really wants it? Because apparently it's right. The reason why a lot of active students are missing now is because whenever they post already, right, they receive so many messages from other people, especially students, and ask them this, ask them that, challenge their trading style and methods and whatever. They got so upset. That's why they say, Cal, sorry, we want to help you. But do you know that a lot of people text us? It basically frustrates us, demoralize us, because they ask a lot of stupid questions. And at the end of the day, they want to trade. They are making good money from trading from my techniques or my system. They just want to concentrate. So they decided not to actually come online. But they text me a lot outside. That's why they send me the messages, right? And I've been posting them. Thanks, brother. Thanks, sister. Because these are real trades by them. It is because they really, really make money. That's why they post. I mean, seriously, why would Arun want to do it? Knowing that, you know, he's a very, 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 very low profile guy, but he shared because he tell me, Cal, you can do it. You can do it. Don't think that you're an idiot. Don't think you are lousy. You are there. And that is why I realized that my attitude wasn't strong enough. And look at this, all right? You can see at the bottom here, right? Basically kicking out student. I only kick out one student till to date. Only one. All right, only one. And this guy is Ray Yo. All right, if you're listening to you are his friend, I'm telling you this, Ray, please. All right, we know who you are. You're writing this because why? Apparently, it's all right. You're writing. I've been screenshooting from the very first day you wrote your real name to now a fake name, right? I'm screenshooting every posting here. I'm gonna take legal action seriously. I'm not kidding you. All right. Stop it. Okay, you already know what you have done to us. I have a whole chunk of the information you've done to us. You have basically spread rumors on us while we're talking to you. You spread a lot of rumors on us, telling people that we have a lousy system and stuff like that. Stop it, my friend. Okay, you're not happy with the system. You have paid for it. We give you the due diligence already, benefits already. You utilize it itself. You were happy at one stage because you make money. Only when you lost money, you get so upset and pissed off, and then try to spread all these things. Dear, stop it, my friend. I'm not kidding you. This live recording is on Facebook right now. I'm not kidding you. We know who you are already. Stop it. And those who are around him itself, I also know that you've been doing a lot of things, all right? I also have evidence on you, but since you are still in the community here, you have not actually really spread anything. I'm keeping quiet. But stop it, my friends. Tomorrow is my preview already. I think enough is enough. I'm not kidding you. Stop it. Because if I go all the way in itself, right, don't play punk with me. Because end of the day, you know what happened recently in Singapore about just a simple forwarded message itself caused a person lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on fine. So don't go to there, please. That's why, I basically very concerned for people who basically stay with me. And that's why Yao Tong, right, last night, basically a lot of people say that I am Yao Tong is just only on superficial. You all don't know how deep we are as friends. Although we know each other for just a couple of months, but do you know that, right, we really care for one another. And because he is actually a very promising, very good actor, all right? And yet people, okay, the one person above, okay, earlier is right, so labeled him as a B-rated actor. Come on, man. What makes you think that you are better than anybody else? And why make you think that you can actually say people like that? So I basically was very upset, and I told Yao Tong about this. I said that, bro, I'm in this industry very long already. Are you okay with that? And he's very powerful with this. He's very positive. He said, Cal, this is the attitude. This is your mindset. Keep doing better. Keep doing better, and just ignore the nonsense. And I said that, thank you, brother. And that is at 12:20 a.m. Imagine that itself. Talking to an actor, Asian-dominated actor, and he's talking to me at 12:30 a.m. because you know what? I really care for people. So, dear all itself, right? Can I ask you one thing? Okay, can you now do me a little favor? Okay, it's recording right now, right? If you think I'm a lousy trainer, just say I'm lousy right now and put it into group chat. If you think I'm a good trainer and you have things to write about me, also put it there. So I can use this and paste it everywhere. But of course, if you do that, right, obviously these testimonials will be actually being utilized right now. I'm informing you. So basically itself, right? Okay. All right. You think about it. All right. Really. Oh, you think about it, right? Write something for me today. I'm actually very hurt, honestly. I'm not hurt by this. It's just that I feel very tired. Very tired. So yesterday I didn't really rest well. I said my voice is cracking up a little bit. But this morning, right, when I actually do my morning MAO, I saw what this Oprah Winfrey written, right? So I realized that it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset, right? And the best part is this, right? Recently, y'all know that I'm actually grading cryptocurrency because I see it's coming. It's the same wave that I see gold is coming. So what happened is that I went to find one of the better trainers in this market. And that is the reason why I think y'all know that I'm actually having a bit of dealing with this guy called Mike, okay? And immediately some people text me on the side and say that, Kel, are you okay with this guy? Is he okay? And this is... I mean, look, my friends, seriously, first of all, what makes you think that I have any better reason to be able to work with other people with all my negative baggage that I have? And in fact, it's all right. Some datos from Malaysia saw our TWB staff. They actually approached me and said, Kel, let's work together. I told them about my baggage. He said, look, let's forget it. Baggage is over. That's PAST, past. Are you living in the past or living in the future? So, all these people are so positive-minded. They are so positive. And they are not even near to me. And they are asking me to move forward in life. I just wonder why my own people doesn't see that. Despite no matter how much I do, it seems to be never enough. So that's why I am very, very upset. So I want to check and whether or not, now I have about how many of you, 100 over y'all now today, right? Please kindly tell me that where I went wrong. I would love to upgrade, change, and improve myself. But if I really did a good job, right, can you do me a little favor? Can you please write something here? Because I'm going to take this recording now, which I'm doing right now, and send it to my mom. And let my mom understand this, that, your son have changed. Your son has moved on. Now, the last Sunday during a workshop, right, I even come forward and explain and being very open, truthful about my past to my own children, all right, which is something that I held on for 9 years because I'm so scared about this. But do you know, after I said it out, it was a heap of relief. And of course, when I apologized to my wife openly with 50 students, which about half of them are public members, the type of feeling is that it's really a relief. So I'm not going to care or give an F to individuals who play punk with me. The mindset is going to change. I'm going to go all out attack. I'm going to do so much better for all of you. So dear all, seriously, if you think that I have done a great work here, it's all right. Could you kindly leave a comment right now? Really, I'm not kidding you. Right? If you can, I appreciate that. If you say no, Cal, I think it's okay. Never mind. No hard feelings. I'm not going to blacklist you. I'm not going to kick you out. Okay. I'm just informing you that what has really, really happened already. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much yourself. So in order to prove that, I will make sure my mental mindset is even stronger, I have decided to do a lot more for you guys. A lot more for you. I'm going to have 8:30 to 9:45. I basically talked to my wife regarding how we send our kids, because I told her that let's do it 8:30, and 8:30 must be 8:30, because I don't want people like running back home just for my MAO. I'm very sorry at that. I'll try to make sure that 8:30 we must have an MAO regardless. Okay. So unless really something really crop up, then I got no choice. So 8:30 to 9:45, we'll do our morning MAO. I'll cover financial news, regardless whatever people say that is bullshit, rubbish. I'll still do market. I will still do my market MAO. I will do market news. I'll talk market analysis and charting. Then in the afternoon at 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. for half an hour, I will cover cryptocurrency. So which means in the morning I won't cover cryptocurrency. In the afternoon, I'll cover cryptocurrency, and I will do a quick recap of the financial market and updates on what's going on right now. Our Super Tuesday will still continue, but because of this new arrangement, right, Super Tuesday we push back by 1 hour to 3 p.m. All right, all these are Singapore time, all right? Really, okay? This is something that I will want you guys to know. I'm going to have 2 sessions, 2 MAO. Morning is for my financial market. Afternoon is more for cryptocurrency, all right? But still in the afternoon, I'll still go back to do some financial market here, okay? This is something I will do it for you, okay? Not on the end, some more to go, some more. Now, every Monday and Wednesday, I repeat, every Monday and Wednesday, okay? 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., myself, Susan, will be in the office to assist you to learn how to know more about cryptocurrency, because a lot of people still don't know what it's all about. So we help you to set up an AIMS account, your platform, your trading in cryptocurrency market. We'll teach you again how to use MT4. We'll show you how to use Binance US account so that you know how to get it to do passive income. Really, there's a way to do passive income. I will show you how to do it. I'm not kidding. If you can stay on in your life to be slow and down, but you know the world is moving. Look at how much basically people are making from the Bitcoin and stuff like that. I believe that there will be another big wave coming in. Maybe after a pullback, another big wave will be coming in. Super big wave. So that's why I want you guys to be with this, okay? So Monday to Wednesday, you come down to office, we will help you. You must come down to office, okay? Now office already, I talked to the landlord, he's okay with that. We will open about 14 to 15 people available for these 2 evenings, Monday and Wednesday evening. But you must register with Susan, then we know you're coming. If not, we will leave, okay? All right, more information will be coming up, okay? Thank you guys with all the writing. Really, I see all the writing now. I really appreciate that. My tears are actually, I'm holding back my tears. Thank you so much. And I give you one more on Tuesday on the Super Tuesday day. I will stay on in the office. I will do live simulation. I know people have been asking me how, Kel, the day you do simulation on Super Tuesday was fantastic. All right, was fantastic, right? Yes, indeed, I will do the live simulation. I will show you basically, right, the days, the past charts, and we simulate the movement up and down, and you buy and sell, and you learn from there. I think that will learn faster, right? I will do it live on the office. I also do it live via Zoom. So all of us can learn together. And of course, in between, I will show you my trading tips. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will give you all my time. All right, all my time. Okay, all right. Then Wednesday, Thursday, you know I got my football, so I will not give you my time for football. Football is my life, okay? Friday, I reserve it for my family members. I think that's very important, okay? To me, that is how I do. So I work very hard. I believe that if I work very hard in life, I'm sure end of the day, my life will be better. My wife will love me even more. My kids will love me even more. And you guys will love me even more, all right? So this is what we will do for you. And that's what I'm going to do all for you guys, okay? Once again, I really thank you guys. I know it really took me a long while to decide to do this, but I think it's time to do it. And people who hit me hard, I tell you this, I'll hit you hard. I will hit you even harder, but by doing more for the rest of people. I repeat one more time. You hit me hard, I'll hit you back harder, but by making my time for people, the rest of the world. Because why? If I hit you, it's waste of my energy level, waste of my time. I'll make sure you will have nothing to say later on. I will recover in my life. I will become much richer than today. Just hang on, guys. I'm sure you can see it. Thank you once again for today. This part itself, right? I really appreciate that. All right. Sorry to really, fail to do that. I'm so sorry. All right. Thank you guys once again. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I really thank you. Really, really thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right. So let's look at the market right now for the Hong Kong market. Oops. Okay. Hong Kong market lately maybe trading down, right? Because I see China 850 gap down already. Oh, okay. Hong Kong also trading lower, touched the MLP, and then now it's trading a little bit lower. All right. So let's look at Hong Kong right now. Now, guys, I really don't really have my emotion so like that, but I really need you guys to understand this. All right, so today for Hang Seng, the KSI is red in color, and Hang Seng now is trading below the OP at the moment, but it's above pivot one. So above OP, above pivot one is a long, right? So do take note of that. It is a long. Okay, it is a long. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. No, because there are people who actually say that is MTrader real or fake. Oh my God, really? And these people are not only like new people, these are friends for many, many years. And they actually got the thing to tell me that, that I'm actually having a fake MTrader. Oh my God. I tell you this, she tells me, Cal, the day you recover in your life, she will definitely showcase herself because she has so many friends who tell her, don't go near to me at all and stuff like that. That's why she feel very upset. She loves her friends, but she also loves me as a friend. So she tell me, Cal, 敢敢去做. Once you get it done right, I'm sure you will definitely be the next person. And that's why she's been with me as a good friend for years. Really, for years. That's why I see her literally growing from a trader who lost money to until today, multi-millionaire. Right, multi-millionaire trader, really incredible. All right, once again, thank you guys for all your here. So if you need to leave now to go do your personal stuff, thank you so much. We already told you the new announcement. Now, all these things will be ready next week. What AIMS is still trying to get themselves ready for their cryptocurrency trading. They need a few more days. That's a good thing because really AIMS is trying to really make it good and doing it real and not basically doing a bucket shop here. They really want to throw the orders out and make sure that everybody's happy and the spread is very tight. I think though, if the spreads, if what I heard from the mention is correct, it will be the best spread in Southeast Asia for CFD trader. I'm not kidding you, the best already. So that's why guys, stand by your cash and capital, stand by, because if they are ready and if it's good, I'm telling you this, we will really hit on this market very strongly. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for waking up so early for me, Piers. All right, I saw a lot of writing, but I didn't have time because I'm actually talking to y'all. So I will read everything later on. I'm recording this. I'll get back to y'all. Okay, thank you so much. So losses, please take care of that. Whatever I share, there'll be losses. There'll be winning, there's losses. Please understand this. Everything here I share, you need assist learning it. And end of the day, please consider carefully with your financial condition. And remember this, if you actually continue with me right now, do understand this. Whatever I share, you are going to accept this disclaimer and you identify me. All right. So if you're okay with that, next 5 seconds, I'll count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Thank you, Arun. Okay, guys. Now the thing is this: BlackRock CEO, he is very, very, very bullish. Okay, why? He's saying he's the CEO with the largest amount of money in the market, right? Largest. Okay, he's incredibly bullish because he feels that right, the S&P 500 will go even higher. All right. So people like him is so bullish. So maybe is it because we are not like him? So this is the guy, although his face doesn't really make me feel that he's bullish, but anyway, I'll just leave it with there. Okay. All right. And this, what you call, you can see right now that he's saying that because the economy is still doing well, the deficit is okay, and he expected that all the earnings will keep on increasing. So he's very clear of his personal direction. So that's why he say very bullish. So maybe you guys should stay long in the market. Retail sales rocketed in March, obviously, because we have the stimulus check, right? Once the stimulus check came out itself, right, people utilize it. You know why? The last time when the check came out, people used it to buy stocks, apparently. This is what the market coined it, right? But this time now, because after so many months already, they lost money in the stock market here and there due to all the ups and downs. They need food stuff. That's why they went in to buy into what we call necessity. So you can see that in terms of food stuff, you can see that, wow, they bought a lot. But do understand this little gray area is the recession area. And that is the good part. So, wow, you look at the numbers, look amazing, right? So this number looks so powerful that it should like bring the stock market to a new all-time high, which actually did. So that's why it's showing you like this. And of course, you can see that the initial claim itself has dropped, right? Apparently, it was supposed to be rising, but for some reason, it has dropped. So that's why everything looks perfect. Everything looks all good. It seems that, right, everything looks perfect now for the world, right? So when everybody is in one side and everybody believes that this market is perfect, everybody think that you should be buying, that is where things really get very dangerous. So far in the earnings, companies are doing so well and it's way above the expectation. So the question is this: if everybody now current price is at way above expectation, the question is this: why some of the shares are coming down? That is the first question I ask. Second question I'm asking is that, right, okay, now you have put yourself in such a high level, this watermark has went up so high. The next question is, if the next market, next quarter, your earnings must be higher, because in the next market, next quarter, your earnings is lower, right? The market doesn't like it. Market buy forward futures earnings, not current. So that's why I say that all these things tells you that, right, maybe you should go a little bit careful, all right? That's why yesterday I saw Arun taking profit, right? I told him it's a good deal. It's a very good move. In fact, this price is very worth it. 34,000 is very worth it really, because we're talking a PE ratio now more than 45, I think 47 now for S&P 500. This is a very good price. All right. So you can see that, right? This is really incredible. And the earnings right now is say that, right, most analysts are still pretty positive. All right. But then again, they want to see the guidance. They want to see that how when the pandemic receded, how the thing will be doing. So everybody is still very positive. So everything looks good, my friends. No, from the technical side to the fundamental side, from the expectation, from the calls of the big boys, everything looks brilliant. Okay, it looks absolutely great itself. Okay, so but then Biden is trying to make sure he, in a way, de-escalate the problem with him and Putin. All right. Because apparently it's not right. This Biden says that, right, can you just stop trying to be funny here? Please don't interfere with democracy, right? Just like just this morning when someone came out interfering with our TWB family with all the writing online. So basically, Biden basically says that, right, look, let's us stop this. Let's escalate this and tell them that please move on. All right. If not, this right, there'll be more sanctions coming on board. So this is where he's saying, all right, if Russia continue to interfere with democracy, I'm prepared to take further action to respond. It is my responsibility as a president of America to do that. All right. So he already expressed to Biden, let's us do something more positive. If not, we do something different already. So that's why this is the only thing that is really getting a bit jittery. But of course, as long as Biden keep his cool and this Putin also, don't do much things, should be okay. All right, let's hope so. Don't have any sudden black swan. All right. So indeed itself, right? Okay, that is what's happening right now. Now we have seen the JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo earnings all pretty okay. Bank of America was okay. Citibank, okay, flat. Pepsi Cola was a bit flat. So today will be Morgan Stanley. We should expect Morgan Stanley numbers to be also flat today. All right, so today will be the end of all the financial bank stocks earnings. So likely that might be the so-called may take a market a breather, because next week I don't see any big news. I don't see any big news. Of course, J&J will be affected because of the vaccine, but the rest is all right. Should be all right, okay. Now, for my tomorrow's preview, guys, you guys have been such wonderful people this morning. You guys, wow, today still got 101 people online. Wow, this is the first time I see so many people online today, this morning. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, tomorrow is my preview. All right, I have a lot of you joining up. I really thank you for that. But in terms of new members, still not so many. Can I really appeal? If you think that I did a very good job, please do me a little favor. bring your friends and family members tomorrow, because I will do a hell of a job the first 45 minutes to talk about the financial storm that could be brewing in the next 6 months. Could be only, nothing is 100%, okay? And I'll share with you. And how can we use this storm to make money from the market, especially like gold and cryptocurrency. These two is my personal favorite right now. So that's why I'm informing you. So please come. Ask them to join us. Right, the sign up link, I will give it to y'all again. Please ask them to come on board and then, come in, okay? And, I really hope that we can hit more than 150. We're about more than 120 people sign up now. Let's go and break and go to the all-time high. Our all-time high is about 155 members. Let's break all-time high, shall we? Okay, thank you. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., don't forget, it's 10 a.m. Singapore time tomorrow, okay? Don't forget. Okay, so the Dow Jones, you can see once the Dow Jones opened straight away, the Dow flew up and hit all-time high again. Now, I think I lost track how many all-time highs we have, but it's still all-time high at the moment right now. So why is that so? Because apparently, as I said, the economic data is the one that everybody is very positive with it. And now they're saying that, right, the consumer spending is there, so everything is good, no need to worry already. And of course, the technology share also rebounded as the bond yields fell. Yeah, bond yields fell. So basically all of them like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Alphabet all went up by 1%. Now, the scary part is that the 10-year Treasury yields dropped 8 basis points to below 1.56. Now, honestly, it's all right. I did mention that the bond yield should be going higher, but apparently it go down. And I did say before, if Jerome Powell wants to buy 120 billion worth of assets with 80 billion going to this bond, right? So obviously he will really motivate the price downwards, because when you buy the bonds, the bond price goes up, the yields fall. That is how they do yield control, all right? So they say they won't do it, but it's very clearly they are doing it, because if you're telling consumers are spending, inflationary data are going up, right? Then how can the yield come down? So the only way is that you are actually controlling it. But I say again, once you control something, it's right, you better stick with that, because if not, it's right, eventually things will catch up with you. So with so much money now, trillions of dollars in stimulus, it is quite, see that the 11% already, the S&P is up by 11%. So that's why we are fighting with something we cannot win, all right, in a way, if you're actually talking about being realistic here by shorting the market. So we have to stay long while stay short at the same time, long and short at the same time. So basically, like what I said earlier, right, Larry Fink is so positive in the market. So now you can see on all the mainstream media, anyone I see from Wall Street Journal to business investors, everybody are very positive with the stock market, and everybody believe that the stock market will go only higher and not lower. Wow, this is really, really incredible. All right, this is really, really incredible. So Dow Jones, let's take a look right now on Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones, yesterday opens here, right? Open between the P1 and P2. And I tell you many, many times, when the KSI is green in color, you stick to the buy side. I don't know how many times must I say this. And I believe yesterday I mentioned if the Dow will go up, it may go to 33,995, which obviously some people say, hey, are you sure or not? But it really went. So this is what really happened. Of course, the thing is that I dare not really call like, wow, let's go and buy now big time on the Dow Jones and whatever, not, because what if something happened, then, at this level, I don't dare to take the responsibility. But I can tell you, if you believe in the system and you saw what you need to see, you can see this KSI jump in the morning already. And then after that, look at the zebra over here and followed by all the CCRY. And of course, the market went to KTR +1 first. Then you look at it, very incredibly, it just stopped there as if that the market recognized it. Then after that, you see the CCRY came in again. And this time around, the market went all the way to close it above 34,000. All right, so again, when the KSI is green, you should stick on the long side than the short side. That's what I'm saying this. But even on short the market, you must need to find a technical point, but do not put the stop loss nearby, because again, I say you're fighting with a market that has Uncle Sam printing nonstop. All right, so that's what happened to the US stock market yesterday. Let's look at the market right now, okay? Okay, so we have the Hong Kong trading a bit lower right now. For Hong Kong, it's trading lower this morning. All right, let me bring you the chart now for Hong Kong. Wow, Hong Kong opened up and indeed came down all the way already, but it touches pivot 1. That's so they may have a bit of rebound. They may, unless the market go below pivot 1. So this one must watch out for that, traders. Okay. Right, those who are involved in Hang Seng, you want to, if the market stable pivot 1, you may want to take some profit. Okay, this is something that I need to share with you. Okay. All right, so let's just look at the whole entire technical part itself. All right, thank you guys once again. Those who came in online to give me all the moral support, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But if you need to move on and do your thing, go ahead. All right, you can watch the replay later. Thank you guys once again. For those who wrote for me, I will remember you. I will know how to take good care of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so this is the Dow Jones this morning. This is the Dow Jones this morning. All right, Dow Jones MLP is somewhere here at 33,910. 33,910. The MA30 is somewhere around here. That's 33,363. So question mark is, will the Dow Jones continue to go up? Well, should be. Well, because again, you can see it's still above MA30 and everything looks good. So unless the market broke the MLP, which is 33,910, all right, unless the market breaks below 33,910, then maybe we may see some profit taking. Now, today is Friday. So usually, every Friday, the last 1 hour, the market will do some artificial manipulation. So apparently now everybody expect that today they will push up the last 1 hour. Let's see. So are we up at 3 a.m.? Okay, if anybody is crazy enough, I'll see you at 3 a.m. later this morning. Tomorrow morning. All right. Now, we have seen many times before when everybody don't know or don't expect, they push. But when everybody expect they push, they don't push. In fact, they push it down. So let's see this later on at Saturday morning at 3 a.m. whether they're going to push it up or push it down. So how many of you is going to be available watching with me later on at this 3 a.m.? Anybody will be crazy enough to be with me at 3 a.m.? If you are coming in to see market with me at 3 a.m., please key the word me, M-E, all right? Yeah, if you're going to be around at 3 a.m. later, okay? I will be around. Yeah, I'll be around. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Okay? All right, so for the MA200 is even further away. The MA200 is even further away. So you can see there's a very huge gap right now. So what to do? The market is moving in that fashion. We have to stick with it. Now, in the all-time high, obviously, we have an all-time high last night. So that's why we need to revise. And now the all-time high 5% level is at 32,237. So effectively, it was 31,333 a few weeks ago. All right, now it's 32,237, so 1,000 point shift. Oh my God. Okay, so that's why how incredible this trend is. Okay, weekly chart still no changes, but the angle got a little bit steeper. So I'm going to change a little bit by adding this on. Can you see that now? You see that live? You see that I basically took this point here, A and B. What I did was I take this point A and link with point B. And incredibly, you can see now the market really hold at point C. Wow. So does it mean that, right, we actually caught the trend? Yes, indeed. I tell you as a trader, be very careful when you see point A, point B linked so perfectly to point C or DEF. And when the market basically go outside the trend, the algorithm will kick in. So I don't think it's this week. It's likely next week, right? So watch out for that. If the algorithm kicks in, the market may go to a little bit of intermittent profit taking. Now, that is one part of it. The other part I want to share with you why I say that, because you can look at the RSI at the moment now, the conventional RSI. You keep like a conventional RSI, yes, breakout. So actually now it's no more divergence, right? So we'll take this away. But you notice this, the new technical level is moved up to way higher, but there's a very interesting number that consistently is there. That number itself is about 75. And every time we hit 75, we do see a little bit of pullback. All right, not 100%, but it's there. The first time we see 75 was when Donald Trump became the president. So that's many years ago already. And now after that, we saw the 2018 blow off because of the interest rate factor. Then we saw the Federal Reserve tapering. We saw the second time. Then the next time we saw was the 2020, whereby we had a pandemic. All right, see, I can narrate everything for you guys. So what we are seeing right now is ongoing. So this is way going crazy. So I'm going to redraw this live right now because we need to follow through. This is how the angular of this right now, the very big so-called megaphone. So this megaphone, right, basically has this stretch all point that pulls down. You can see that. And then now the triangular movement tells me that it's up, right? So as long as we have this still ongoing, we should see further upside. If not itself, right, then there will be a possibility of a technical pullback. All right, technical. So technical pullback is something that, you know, it's just because it's too high, everybody want to just take a breather. All right, so that is that. And let's look at today's market right now. Woo, Hang Seng shoot up already. Wow, you see that? I told you to buy back your position, right? See? You see, my friends? That's why I tell you, very, very important to buy back your position. You see that? Wow, look at it. Live. Remember that? I just say because it hit pivot 1 and recover. Yeah, pivot 1 above OP, buy. You see that? So the market went up already. See, we've had a system like this. How can't make money? It's definitely possible. We just have to follow. All right. Now let's look at this today's OP for Dow Jones. Okay. Now for today's OP for Dow Jones, there's 3 things to take note of. 3 things. Number 1, the KSI is green in color. So therefore, right, the Dow Jones will go up. If it stays above OP to go to KTR +1, it's going to be very easy. But of course, on the flip side, if the KSI is green in color and the Dow cannot even go to KTR +1 throughout the day itself, right, then be very careful. If throughout the whole day from now till probably 6 p.m., the Dow still cannot go above KTR +1, then you need to be very careful, all right? Then after that, if by cash market opening at 9:30 p.m. still cannot go above KTR +1, that means today the market may go into a breather mode, okay? Number 2, the pivot 2 today is 33,876 level. So as long as the Dow stay above this figure, we are okay. But if Dow pull back, I suspect that it may go there and touch pivot 2, right? It may go there and touch pivot 2. Touch and may rebound, all right? Because KSI is still very green, all right? Number 3, very important. You realize this? Today, we have a new TSCB, new one. Yeah, how it says new? Because you can see the last connection linked with yesterday's high. So obviously, this is a new TSCB. Hence, therefore, this TSCB is very fresh and it's 33,810. Now, which means that this TSCB will be a very powerful support level for today and tomorrow and the weeks later. So as long as there's no TSCB form, 33,810 will be a very important level. If the market can stay above it, no problem. Upside is to continue. But if the market stays below 33,810, traders, you have to be very careful already. Okay, so thank you guys. Once again, watch out for this 33,876 for today and 33,810. All right. I just saw a message came in from a very long time friend. He is the husband. He's the husband of this our student Eiling. All right. He also called Kelvin. All right. I haven't read his message, but I saw some part of it through the handphone. Eiling, thank you. Please tell Kelvin that I appreciate it. I'll read his message later on. All right. It's always good to have friends with more than 20 years knowing that whether I'm real or fake. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, Kelvin, you're listening to my MAO, right? All right, thank you so much once again. Very rare I get myself so choked up. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones for this morning. Let's look at the NASDAQ right now. Now, NASDAQ, I need y'all to be very, very careful. Although NASDAQ yesterday went to all-time high again, but do you notice that the color pattern doesn't really look very comfortable to me? And I want to repeat this to just verify with all of you live. The low here on the black candle, the low, I write down for you, it'll be better. The low of this black candle is 13,787. All right, if those guys are online now, you can also verify together with me. 13,000 low 787, right? That is the low on that day. All right, like the black candle. Now we look at this white candle right now. Now this white candle, the low is 33,789. 13,789. So which means that the black candle is actually lower. The low is lower than the white candle. Hence, therefore, very, very visibly clear, this is a BNB, right? Because yesterday and the last 2 days, people are asking me whether did I get it wrong. No, I didn't get it wrong. So this is actually a BNB right here. So what I'm trying to explain here by drawing this is tell you that, right, this is a containment right now. Okay, if the market basically can stay, can break above the high, yes, the Nasdaq will go higher. But if the Nasdaq cannot go past this high, all right, then the Nasdaq may pull back down to the BNB low end. So that's why for Nasdaq traders, right, I do have a bit of concern for you. Do consider take some profit, all right? Because the 10-year yields, I tell you this, it's just a matter of time. After this week, this week was Jerome Powell week, talking, right? Once Jerome Powell has finished his stuff and people get the hang of it, there might be some profit taking coming in. So just take note of that, okay? Now, of course, the MA30 is still very far away. So, well, it looks still positive at this moment right now. So I don't leave it there, but still my warning is given to you already. Yeah? Okay, so that is the that is the conventional Nasdaq in terms of TWB chart. You can see that the TWB chart does tell me that the TWB chart does tell me that we have the KSI still green in color. So still got positive note, but it has to go above OP, right? Only if it goes above OP, then you can actually go higher. All right, if you go above OP, then you can go higher. If it goes below OP right now, then it might come down, but do not, KSI is green. So KTR -1 to KTR -3, look out for CCRY to buy, okay? Look out for CCRY to buy. Thanks, buyers. Okay, thank you guys. So clear? All right. Okay. Now for, I did miss a Dow Jones. Okay, sorry. Hey, I did Dow Jones already, right? Yeah. Okay. Then let's look at S&P 500. Now S&P 500, well, ricochet again. And now basically S&P have been going up for many days. Okay, so those who are in the SNG group itself, right, later on I will also do an address on that. Unfortunately, we also got hit by this. Okay, so don't worry, we can be hit, but we can also make back. All right, so we are watching the market closely. Let's see what will happen later on. By the moment now, right, same thing, right? S&P 500 and the MA is very far away. This is one of the furthest distant ever. So that means so far away, there is a very good chance there might be some profit taking. So traders just stand by on this. Right, in terms of the long-term chart, it's still very positive, but we do see a little bit of what they call pattern on top to be very careful already. All right, so this is a long-term chart. I'll just express this to you. Long-term, you can see this for very long time ago. So very technical right now. Okay. S&P 500 today is also trading above the KSI is green and it's between the two pivots. So as long as the market stay above OP, the S&P may go up to 41.89. Now the market consensus is that S&P should hit about 4,200. Consensus says that it should hit about 4,200. My personal take is about 4150 to 4170. To me, that is the best range already. When people tell you 4,200, right, you always give a bit of discount. Always give discount. So since the market look at 4,200, then 5% discount is about 20, right? 10% is 40, so 5% discount is at 4180. 10% discount is 4160. So we are somewhere around here itself. All right, somewhere around here. You guys are so funny. All right, thanks, Eileen. All right, Pius and Arun, and you can go, right? You can go for a drink. Right. Oh, the other brother don't drink. Yeah, I'm on this week cannot. This month cannot drink also. Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, this is the market right now. All right. Okay. So look at the Hang Seng, a quick one because I know you guys are into Hang Seng. Well, Hang Seng is coming up again. Okay. Well, very volatile today. Hang Seng, bing bang. Because pivot one is here, you see. So the market, you can see that the pivot one and KTR -1 is a stack right here. So that's why it's very strong. Cannot come down, very strong. That's why you can see the market is just toying and playing. So two ways I can look at it. Later on, there should be big movement, either big all the way up or big all the way down already. Because you see, usually when Hang Seng do this, bouncing around, and someone got these two around here, right? So the upside could see Hang Seng going to 29,000. Okay, so people who are Hang Seng buyer, you may want to aim 29,000. But if Hang Seng break below P1, then Hang Seng to drop to 28,646 is possible. So I'm going to draw it big for all of you. Yeah, it's a zebra. Yes, okay, it's a zebra, but it's a very fat zebra. All right, you can see the market is just fighting each other itself, right? Why? It's very clear. I think it's because of the China A50. Yeah. AZA, yes, correct. Okay, let's look at China A50. See, China A50 is still going down. Okay, China A50 is still going down. It's going lower than what I'm saying. It's going down to the level I mentioned. So if China A50 loses that point itself, right, that means the 16,650, right, it may go lower, and it's testing it right now. Okay, so I suspect that China A50 may trade lower. Actually, China stock at the moment now is in very precarious positioning. All right, because you know why? Let me show it to you my reason. Now, actually, I'll show you this is for tomorrow's preview, but I'll show this to you now. Okay, see this? Look at it. This is how beautiful the trend is for China A50 previously from February. You draw all the way up itself. You can see touch point, touch point, touch point. So recently, it loses that, and that is what happened. Okay, the market came down. This is where the technical point is, the previous high connected to this point, though this is a very powerful head and shoulder reversal. All right, very powerful. All right, you can see that. So that's why the market has to stay above 16,000, have to stay above 16,400, really must stay. Now, if the market really loses this 16,400, this is going to be very bad in the market. But based on what I'm seeing right now, there should be a technical rebound soon on this China A50, right? Maybe 1 more 2 days of downside, we should actually see the market performing a recovery. Unless this is a start of a bear movement, then that will be terrible, okay? Okay, so that is China A50, China indexes, and yeah, all of that, and we need to do DAX, all right? Now, yesterday, DAX did, the day before, DAX did an engulfing bear. So logically, you know, in candlestick theory, if you do an engulfing bear, we should see further downside, right? You see, it didn't happen, right? Why it didn't happen? Because, all right, let me show it to you live right now. Why it didn't happen? There is a reason for everything, my friends. Let's look at it. Because DAX not open yet, I can show you now. You see, DAX, the day chart yesterday. This is a day chart of yesterday DAX. Can you see that? Can you see that? See, how come no pivot? Yeah, yesterday DAX got no pivot. Yesterday DAX got no pivot. Yes, yesterday DAX got no pivot. But the KSI is red, what? Yeah, KSI is red means that the market, if it goes below OP, you sell. But if the market stays above OP, when there's no pivot, the opening price is the key, is the pivotal point. So that's why when the market opens, the KSI was red, but because the market has no pivot above OP, is a buy. So that is the reason why yesterday DAX was so strong. If you look at DAX yesterday in the 5-minute chart, because DAX usually is a very fast market. You see this DAX chart yesterday. You see the moment the market opened only, it went up already. And you can see if you do more on the CCRY yesterday, you have made more money than you lose, right? That's why, again, congratulations, Arun. Yesterday, again, I saw you making money, right? About 61,000 for this DAX, right? Congratulations to you. Okay, this is what actually really happened. All right, for DAX market. So for DAX today, all right, since it's a white candle, right? From what I'm seeing right now, likely today will also have no pivot law, likely, yes. So there's a BNB, right? So same thing as what I said earlier. If the market stay above the BNB high, the DAX will go higher. If the market pulls back, MLP will be the first support at 15,250 area. Yeah, indeed. DAX is very easy to trade, my friends. Really, those who really want to trade DAX, right? You should follow like what Pius, this Arun and Azhar, they all been trading DAX quite regularly. All right, I think Collins will trade it. Right, DAX is very good to trade, very easy to follow. It's tamer than Dow Jones or Hang Seng easily. So if you can, consider doing DAX. Okay, if you can, consider doing DAX. Now, some people say, can you do Nikkei or not? Nikkei also can do, guys. Nikkei. All right, this is Nikkei today. See, today Nikkei, the chart is like that. KSI is red in color. So KSI is red in color. If the market trigger P1 and reverse down based on rules, right? We should short the Nikkei. See that? That's why Nikkei came off. CCYR. And then after that, see Nikkei break down below OP, below P1, Nikkei fell. So that's why, you know, my friends, you know, I really want to really get this on moving. We want to go into great stuff. We also want to really, you know, enter Japan. You know, Japan is one country that I really want to go. Really, I really want to sit down there one day, eat all my Japanese sashimis, and then drink my sakes, you know, and then go to the spa, hot spa, and stuff like that. This is one country that I want to go for 3 times. Right, 3 times, always something happen. Like not fated to go. Don't worry, I believe next year will be a good time to go to Japan. Right. So students of mine, if you think that you want to also go to Japan with me, let's go together, and then we trade over there in Japan, and we trade the Nikkei, okay? Morning, wake up, trade Nikkei. Cool, right? It'll be very, very fun. Hokkaido, is it? Or is it Hakone? Or Hakone, right? Yes, Hakone, yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's aim next year. Let's go Japan together, and we trade Nikkei together. All right. Yeah, it'll be fun. Look at it. CCYR, just sell. You see that? I mean, seriously, you don't need to be in Japan to know this. You don't need to be a Japanese to know this. You don't need to be trading. You don't need to know Japan's stock market. You just have to follow the system. Isn't that cool? The system works. It's just as long as you apply it accordingly, you work, my friends. That's why I tell you this. Our system is incredible. We haven't even started yet. Imagine now in Singapore already, we are doing quite okay. The moment if this expanded regional around the world, right? Wow. That's why my mom asked me last night, what the hell is crazy coin, by the way? Actually, the crazy is a coin, right? What you're having right now to buy for purchase. But I think the name I still like the name called crazy. CRAZII. All right, CRAZII. That's a name that I actually likes. And this name actually, I did actually ask my friend to take a look. You see, this name is very good. Yeah, this name is very good. Nah? Those who like numerology, right? You will know what I mean. Go and take it out and try it out. Crazy, CRAZII. All right, it's a very good name. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, thank you, Colin, Gerard, Arun, Philip, and okay, thank you. Okay, so okay, that is in all the indices we covered. Okay, let's look at the gold market. Wow, gold yesterday sideways, and after that, when the consumer price index came in, the consumers retailer index came in, the gold went crazy, right? But the question is this: why? Because the dollar came off. The dollar came off. Yeah, yesterday the dollar came off quite badly. Let me just bring to you live right now the dollar. Yeah, I mean, I can drink sake really a lot, but I just cannot take soju. For some reason, one touch of soju, I just hate it. Sorry, even soju lover. I'm a sake lover, all right? I'm not a soju lover. Soju is the Korean rice wine, all right? I mean, you know, it's still the same rice wine, but just the taste is just different. Those who agree with me, can you agree that sake is better than soju? Okay, anyway, this is the dollar. The dollar has came off from 92.24, drop all the way to 91.56. Now, again, that is because there's some artificial thingy, or because Jerome Powell printed a lot of money. We don't know, right? But anyway, the dollar came off. That's why the gold shoot up. Okay, all right, that is what happened. Okay, so that is the only reason for gold going up. And now you can see everybody now says different thing. Some say the bear is still looking for the further downside. Some say it could be a double bottom. Some say that because inflation. Now, I did say before, when inflation goes up, right, gold will also go up. And indeed, it's actually happening right now. But don't think it's this. At the same time, the dollar has to go up too, right? But the dollar is not doing that. So this equation somewhere is missing. But still, end of the day, yes, long haul, when inflation is up, right, gold in general will be going up, all right? So that's why I'm saying that the next pullback in gold will be a very good time to buy gold, right? It'll be very, very good time to buy gold. Oh, okay. Oh, soju is pure chemical. I didn't know that. Carl. Oh, okay, I understand. Paya says that Hakin Sake Inikan. Is it Inikan? Sorry, bad pronunciation is the best. Okay, Pius, bring me there. Okay. Arun says that don't bring Pius. Yeah, must bring. People who can drink like him, like that, must bring. Then I have enjoy fun. Yes, indeed. Yeah, indeed. I love sake. Really, no kidding. All right, so this is gold yesterday. Wow, look at the gold crazy price. Now, yesterday gold opening is between the two pivot. Now, yesterday KSI was red, right? So again, people ask me, Cal, how come the KSI red, the price goes up? KSI rate tells you that if you want to buy, you just be careful. If you want to short, wait for trigger. Very important. You cannot get it confused. KSI do not predict future. If KSI can predict future, my friend, I am going to be the richest trillionaire ever live in this world. Okay, no. So what does it do? So if you know the KSI is green, red in color, right, you can still buy, but just cautious to the wind. So obviously, if the price go higher, you can take profit, right? But when the market cross P1, you know already, right? I told you guys before, above P1, above OP, in general, is a buy already. We have said this so many times. Terrence, I haven't get my mom to buy gold yet. I haven't. Why? Because I still think that, right, we need the fundamental pullback first. The next wave, I'll definitely get my mom to buy. And if I want to get my mom to buy gold, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll definitely tell you all guys. At the moment now, not yet. But today CCRY lah. I did call for buy lah, but I haven't buy the physical. Okay, all right. So I said this 1,000 times already. When the market is above pivot 1 and OP, it's a buy on gold, right? How many of you remember this, that I actually say this? Give a guess. Now, you guys have been with me for 1 year or at least half a year, right? How many times have you heard me saying that above P1, above OP, buy, below P2, below OP, sell? Now, give me a number. Don't say many times. Give me a number. How many times, in your opinion, that you can recall, how many times have I said this? Put a number in. 2, 10, 200, 500. Give a number. Don't tell me many times, all right? How many times, in your opinion, have I said this in any of the session, whether it's MAO, revision, live in office? How many times have I said that? All right, how many times have I said that? Once every 2 days. Okay. Okay, I think that's a pretty good answer. All right, lost count, say by Jerry, every day 1,000 times, lost count thousands, more than my fingers. Okay. All right, so you guys remember that it's like, this is really lost count. Yeah, I also lost count already. I think easily 10,000 times. Okay. All right. Well, because you see that we created this system, right? And I came back and I told you guys about this pivot 1 and OP. Easily, if let's say 1 week we do it 5 times MAO, I will say at least 2 times, right? 2 times. So we have already done many MAO already. Revision, sure, I will say, right? So I think easily like 1,000 times. Easily 1,000 times. Easily 1,000 times. All right, 300 times. We should say at least. Okay. MAO 5 times. So isn't that? So I say so many times already, right? Did y'all do it? That's a question. I say so many times already. Did y'all do it? Do y'all do it? Oh, sorry. See, my friend. Okay, you can miss all the trade yesterday. If you miss all the trade yesterday, this one how to miss? You look at it. CCRY above OP, above P1, just buy. You see that at the bottom got KCX some more, and after that the gold shoot up. Now I know initially some people buy here, then the stop loss was put here. All right, but you see the stop loss was not triggered, right? So when the market did a CCYR, I know some people short, but after they short, when the market go back up, you should buy back again. So it was a long. Then if you cut loss, you short, you must cut loss again. But if you long and you put a stop loss there, okay, then you should stay with it. And of course, the gold shoot up all the way. So guys, really, I'm not kidding you. Every morning I've been saying this. Every morning I will tell you the same thing, that if it's above OP, above pivot 1, stay long. All right, you cannot be wrong one. Trust me. It's because of the algorithm in the market. It's an algo. You're not making money from the traders. I tell you that. These are algo. These are algos. That's why you can see the price shooting up so fast. Only algo can do that, because algo don't give a damn of valuation. They don't care the market. They just have to follow above OP buy. I mean above something buy or whatever. They just follow. That's why it works. Okay. Long-winded. Sorry, yeah. Okay. All right. Very long-winded. Indeed, I am very long-winded today. Okay. All right. So now is let's take a look at the market again. Let's look at the China A50. Okay. Where's China A50? Okay. Oh gosh, this is bad, my friends. China A50 has now breached below the technical point that I draw earlier already. So which means China A50 may be going down further. Okay, China A50 will be going down further. And if China 50 go down quite a lot, right, and that means it will send a ripple across the board. Be very careful on this. Actually, I want to show you tomorrow for the preview. China A50 is actually a big problem. Okay, a big problem. Okay, let's look at the gold market right now. Now for gold today, very strong because a very strong uptick movement here. The MA30 now is somewhere here at this 1736 level. 1736 is the gold level. All right, MLP is 1750, so we are quite far away. So at the moment now, we're still below the MA200, right? So it's still going to be like sideways movement, but from the way I look at it, the chart views looks more to upside lah. The chart view looks more to upside. So if you ask me, right, if anybody say, Cal, I want to buy gold and keep ready, right, you know, where will the best price to look at? Well, if you come down to MA30 and hang on and then go up, right, I think it'll be something like this, okay? It'll be something like this. If he can do something like this, it'll be perfect, really perfect. My wish list is that go pull back, hit the MA30 again, and then from there move up. That will be the most perfect thing to happen. Okay, this is something to happen, all right? Okay, that is the MA30. But if gold really goes up, right, then of course it can go all the way to meet the MA200 already. Now the MA200 is 1822, FYI, 1822. The level that I wish to see for MA30 to be triggered is 1736. All right, will gold ever go down to back to below 1700 again? It all depends on the yield. If the yields goes up strongly, as what I suspect it will, then of course the inflation number kick in, and then dollars shoot up, right? Then the gold will pull back lah. That is how it looks like. But of course, there's so many manipulation, right? It's gonna be tough lah. Okay, so this is the gold charting long-term chart. Okay. Okay, weekly chart wise, we are looking at an outbreak soon. Yes, yesterday, I think Cynthia was mentioning, right, the 1762, that is the technical level. That is the level to watch. In fact, that is a 50%, not 25. It's a 50% level, Cynthia. So 50% mark. So we are actually at there now, 1762. This is where it's very important. Let me explain this to you. Now, I took this low as the point. So, of course, some people would prefer a lower low. So, up to you lah. I take this point here for a reason. Then after that, I take the high. So, you can see that the market basically now, the last time it came down all the way, hit the 50% mark. And then after that, it went up, right? So, the 50% mark is a very powerful level, right? Then after that, it did that again. It hit the 50% mark again, rebounded. But the next week, it goes below the 50% mark. That's why it went down to the 61.8. When it went to 61.8, you can see it basically stopped there for three weeks, and then rebounded. So now we are back at the 50% mark again. So traders, please take note of what I'm going to say next. If gold can stay above 1762, gold will go higher, and it may go higher to around here. All right. Or 1866. Okay, that's about $100. That's a lot of money, right? But on the same note, if gold cannot stay above 1762, gold may come back down to revisit the 61.8 again. So 1762 is a very, very powerful level to watch for gold. Please make sure you put it somewhere on your chart. 1762 is a very, very important and powerful level to watch. Okay, like it's a crossroad. Above it, upside. Below it, downside. Now, silver yesterday breakout. Wow, you see silver, it break out above the MA30, right, and went up. Right, silver now break up above. Now, silver by technical reason is actually a very bull market right now because it's now above the MA30 and above MA200. So it's actually very positive right now for silver. So silver prices, right, is something to watch out for. But of course, if the gold price has to go up, gold price has to go up to maintain the silver upside. So silver technical chart, let me draw this for you. This is what I'm drawing. I'm using the closing to closing to draw this technical chart. So maybe you don't understand what I'm drawing, but I'm using closing to closing. So you can see a very beautiful trend line now. So silver, if we can hang above this trend line and break above it, silver may really be going up soon. But if silver cannot break this trend line, silver may be going down, just like gold, okay? So I'm using closing to closing, FYI. This is a new way of drawing trend line. Closing to closing. And you can see that the market got resisted there as well. So same thing, if silver can pull back, hang around the MA, and then after that consolidate and break up, right? Who knows, silver may do this. Okay, right? Not now, maybe over the next few months, silver may actually do this. Now this will be very beautiful because why? It get itself supported MA 30, then of course above MA 200, and then go up, right? This could be the best scenario for silver. Okay, this will be the best scenario for silver. It's beautiful. Okay, all right. So that is silver for you guys. Crude oil price, I'll cover a bit of crude now. Just a quick one. Now, crude oil yesterday also went up above the MA 30. Crude oil, actually, you can see the very strong trend line was being broken previously. You can see that closing the closing trend line. Let's say it broke and broke MA. That's why crude go down. So if I do the Fibonacci right now for the high to the low, it's somewhere like this. Okay, retracement level, right? So I need to make the color a bit easier for you to see. There we go. Now we are actually very near to the 61.8 level for crude oil. So if crude oil is to go up, right, it may be stopping around here, 61.8 for crude oil. So 61.8 level for crude oil is what level? Hold on. All right, it's about 63, 68 level. And this technical point, if you notice this, it was a resistance back here. It's a support back here. It's a support back here. And then break down by this day. So this $63.68 is a very important technical level. Sometimes in technical, you need, if you can see this, I can do this very fast because my pattern recognition is very fast. So straight away you can see 63.68 is a very powerful trend line. So if the market can go past 63.68, right, it will go all the way up already, and this will basically bring the Dow even higher. But if the crude oil cannot go higher, right, and pull back, right, it may go down to that 61 level, and that is happen to be the MA 30. And again, I suspect that this may happen. Then consolidate before we may do this. So I suspect that the next wave is commodity wave. The next wave is a commodity wave. This is what I suspect it will be. The next wave, it will likely be the commodity wave. All right. Wow. Thank you. Who's sending to me so much love suddenly? Elise. Thank you so much, Elise. Okay. Okay. So that is the crude oil price. So I cover everything already, right? Wow. Impressive. Okay, now talk about crude oil, Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, yesterday we were whacked, where we got hit. Now, yesterday for Bitcoin, right, total, there were 8 trades. Wow, that is the most number of trades ever I've seen in a single day. We have 8 trades. And out of 8 trades itself, right, out of 8 trades, we have a 4 winning trade. So not so bad, 4 winning trade. But in terms of real life, because when you lose, right? Once you win, you progressively take profit. When you lose one bullet, right? So yesterday we were hit. Yesterday we lost $500 to $600. So you see, we are very open. We lose money, we tell. We don't need to scare. We don't hide. I mean, how to hide? Correct now. Lose mean lose. How can you hide? Correct now. Can I tell you, oh guys, we didn't trade that one. Oh, because we choose not to trade. That's not bullshit. All right, we lose, we tell. Nothing to be afraid of. What is there to be afraid of? I mean, if you tell me a trader has now lost money in the market, right, this is a scam, definitely, all right? To me, that's my opinion. All right, unless this trader has a very, very, very wide stop loss, then of course, again, as long as he follow the trend, can't lose money, right? Yeah, so that's why trading cannot be no losses one. If you tell me no losses, I mean, my God, you are really someone very special already. Okay, all right, so let's look at Bitcoin to wrap it up for this morning, first part MAO. Now, Bitcoin, you can see it's actually hanging around the 62,000 to 64,000 level. For today, it's still seemingly more towards the upside because KSI is green in color, no blue bar at the bottom. The opening price is here. So as long as market stay above OP, Bitcoin can go to 64,255. 64,255. But if Bitcoin stay below OP, then Bitcoin may come down all the way to 60,739. Now, in my opinion itself, right, it's very difficult for Bitcoin to come down unless regulatory body comes in and get into it. Is it possible for the body come in? It is possible. They cannot attack the coin, but they can attack the exchange. And now recently, more and more new exchange is coming up, right? So it's going to cause a bit of problem here. So the exchange, the new one that is not stable, or they are finding a bit hanky-panky stuff involved, right? That is where things may happen. Now, Ethereum, I told you guys, Ethereum is in a strong demand, and I told you Ethereum will go up, right? And really, Ethereum really goes up all the way. KSI is green in color. That's why today for Ethereum, as long as stay above OP, Ethereum should be able to test 24.48 level, right? 25.48 level should be the level to watch out for. All right, it missed by about $7 just now. So Ethereum really, in my opinion, should be going higher. So Ethereum, if any one time it pulls back, right, do watch out for Ethereum. Ethereum will be a very good buy instead. That is my personal take lah, Ethereum. Okay, guys, I finished my morning MAO. I'm so thank you for that. Apology for being a bit long-winded today. Yes, indeed. I'm so sorry. All right, guys, I finished my part 1. If you want to hear my part 2, which is all the alternate market views, please hang on for 10 seconds. I will start. All right, if you think that you heard enough, you want to take a leave right now, go off now, go ahead, guys. Thank you so much once again for staying on for me. All right, China FTT rebounded. It's kind of fun to play with the Facebook, the love and likes. Quite fun. Y'all know, right? Can do other. Y'all can play with it and can choose another icon. Okay, guys, thank you for staying on. Let us do the second part right now. Now, this is the 10-year yields. You can see that the yield really pulled back crazily. All right, so I don't know how much money have been used to pump up the bond, sorry. So, but it's happening right now. So FOMC meeting initially came in, the market pulled back. Then after that, the market resumed buying on the selling on the bond, caused the yield to go up. Then this was Jerome Powell's speech. Now, apparently, right after 2 rounds, the market has really pulled back. Is it because of the power of Jerome Powell or the money? Obviously, so we can see that this is the biggest 3-day drop in the thing since last year June. All right. So this tells you that there's a lot of artificial doing there, and you can see the dollar also pulled back at the same time, right? So the dollar came down, and that's why the yield also came off. So that is why I say that this is a lot of artificial movement right now in the market. So the question is this: the dollar index, this is from Bloomberg Dollar Index, Bloomberg. So the last time when the dollar index came down to Bloomberg came down to 1135, right? That was where the market rebounded. Can you see that? Can you take a look here? This is what happened. This is the first time back in March, and the previous time back in February. Every time where the dollar index come to this area here, right? You can see the dollar index for the Bloomberg Dollar Index went up. So I suspect that this may happen again. So that's why I'm telling you for gold, right? Why am I not comfortable to buy a lot at the moment? It's because of this. Because if the dollar index really goes up, right, then obviously it's how the gold will pull back down. So I'm not that comfortable. I'm just not. But of course, you may say, Kel, what is it possible the dollar cannot go all the way down? Well, it is possible for the dollar to go all the way down, but that will cause some ripple in the stock market then. So that's why I will say that gold traders, right, you can buy gold, but just slow down a little bit. Look at the dollar. If the dollar really recover from this technical point, then you must watch out for gold. Gold may pull back. This is very, 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 very important. Okay. I know that we all are gold lovers. Okay. Yeah. Now this is, oops, sorry. I need to just do this. I need to just show you. This is very important to show you guys. Hold on. Just give me a moment. Okay, here we go. Now, this is actually the S&P streaks of extreme overbought reading since year 2000 to 2021. It's also supposed to show tomorrow. You can see that these are all the different timing where the market went extreme. Tomorrow, I'll show you the Dow Jones behavior upon all these dates. You will see a very clear picture. But just a quick one now, we are actually at the same number that basically when it hit that number 9, that is where it's really at extreme overbought. But interestingly, we look at the fear and greed indicator, right? We're only at 56. So apparently there's some form of manipulation around here. So doesn't mean overbought means the market must go down, because overbought means the bullishness is so strong, right? The market can go even higher. But I'm just informing you as well, right? Just be careful, because overbought can go extremely overbought, extremely crazy overbought. Okay, it can happen. So don't jump out and sell the market yet. But if you actually see this, right, you may want to be a bit careful, right? Just in case. Okay, just in case. Okay, guys. And this is the very important Russell 2000 and S&P. Now look at it. Normally the Russell 2000 and S&P, they go in a very tight manner, meaning where you go, I go, right? You jump, I jump. You run, I run. But now something changed. The S&P is surging, but the Russell 2000 is actually diverging away from it. So this is the first time, right, since 1995, right? The divergence is so wide. The divergence now is about 40%. 40%. Wow. This is very wide divergence. So traders, be very careful. So that means that the S&P is really artificially push up really artificially push up. So if that's the case itself, right, it's just a matter of time, that's all, right? So be very careful. But of course, people say, Cal, maybe this is just only starting point. The bull will go even higher when the rest follow. Well, I don't know. I will leave for you to make your own decision. I'm just informing you the divergence is very wide. So either going to see a really crazy bull, or we may actually see absolute top. So guys, thank you so much for today, MAO. Once again, I really appreciate for your comment earlier. I really appreciate that. I will run through it myself. I'll take down the names. I'll thank you once again personally. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Today's Friday. If you're drinking, please don't drive, okay? But please remember this, tomorrow at my preview at 10 a.m., please bring your friend down, okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.